As Kingwood, the first charity I set up, developed, I began to think a bit more strategically. Kingwood was the support charity in which my own son Giles lived, and I began to realise that perhaps he, with a different sort of childhood, or with different sort of training and education, that he might not have been so difficult, and one could have aimed higher, and knowledge generally about the disorder was improving. So I visited, for general interest, a school in the States called Higashi, and they had a sister school in Japan, from whence it originally came. And I came back very excited about the quality of the education that they were providing and the results that they were getting from pupils who clearly were as vulnerable as Giles was, because when you saw the little ones coming in, they were pretty wild. And when you saw the older ones laying the tables for supper and so on, it was very, very different. I came back, sort of stormed into the Department for Education and Schools, as it was called then, and sort of said, we need a school like that here. And yes. But then it was made quite clear that it was the private sector that does things like the step functions in schools, although the fees may come from local authorities. It's the private sector that does it. So I thought for at least 30 minutes and decided to do it myself. And it turned into the happiest, the biggest charitable activity that I have ever done, costing over £30 million, and taking really 5 years of my life overall. I woke up every morning thinking about the school. I went to sleep every night thinking about the school, and spent several days there a week in a very physical way, tramping around the 55-acre site, deciding really what should go where and whether a building needed to be knocked down. And great fun, because it was a major exercise with surveyors and English heritage was involved, with architects in the plural, with planners, with market gardeners who were sort of doing things with the wood. It was physically a very challenging time for me. The aim of Browse Court School was to very realistically and very ambitiously serve the child within the family. So it's not a care home, and there's been a lot of pressure over the years to make it more and more a care home, 52 weeks in the year. That is not what a school is about. School is about helping people to be themselves, and the motto of the school is that, to learn to be. And this is something that very many vulnerable children have trouble. They're not comfortable in their own skin.